Welcome back. It's a birthday celebration that looks to Columbus's past while promoting its future. The capital city rings in its bicentennial this year. And joining us with a look at all the festivities is Jamie Greene of 200 Columbus. Jamie, thanks so much for being here.
Oh, thank you.
I think it's so great how we focus not only on the past, but also on the future with this celebration.
Yeah, it's really been important, one, that we use the entire year for this celebration to lift up this community. So we have actually broken the year down into three parts. The first third of the year is about honoring the past. The middle part is about celebrating the Columbus we know and love today. And that last part of the year is about using this opportunity as a launching pad for the future prosperity.
And what's significant about the way the community is approaching this milestone? Because it's so important to our area.
Yeah, I think the most significant thing that I would share is the collaborative spirit. That we have done an inclusive process. We're not celebrating just the day or the week, but I said the year. We actually have literally hundreds of people involved in this process, from neighborhood organizations to corporations, individuals, coming together in this special moment of time. And the civic goodwill is extraordinary right now.
How did all of the organization come together and form one, 200 Columbus?
Well, about almost 5 years ago, Mayor Coleman appointed the Bicentennial Commission, over 200 people in this community that he asked from a grassroots standpoint to sort of take stock of this opportunity. We actually used those 200 people to put together what we call the blueprint for the Bicentennial, which put together a strategic plan for the future of this city. And from that effort has grown a much larger civic effort.
And you mentioned opportunity. It's an incredible opportunity that the city has here, and you're really taking hold of it.
Right, absolutely. What I would want anybody who's watching or gets engaged is to see the Bicentennial as a platform to do good work. You know, if your organization has some sort of strategic opportunity about whether it's innovation or history, there is a place in the Bicentennial for an intersection to get involved.
What are some of the major events planned? There's so much going on to celebrate.
Right. So I would make a plug to hit the website, the 200columbus.com website.
Okay.
But as an example, coming up, the city's birthday is February 14th. So the birthday week, there are 40 events alone going on in the community, from the collaborative effort of Jazz Arts Group with Ballet Met, with WOSU doing their Jazz Moves Us program, to neighborhood birthday parties. There'll be an open house on Saturday, February 11th at all Columbus Metropolitan Libraries that are out there. But the most significant probably event we have is on February 10th, which is actually the birthday celebration. This is a fundraising effort to help promote everything else we do in the rest of the year. But on that evening, there will be a celebration of what makes Columbus, Columbus, with our own rich talent. People will be lifted up that live here, but also people that have been nurtured by this place that might be other places. So they'll be joining us electronically, but it'll be a very dynamic. We've got a 200 Columbus choir that's going to be performing the Columbus anthem that's been written by one of our own, Milt Ruffin. It's going to be quite an evening. Throughout the year, we've got a number of events, including in the summer around Red, White, and Boom, and the 4th of July, something called Ohio Homecoming. It's an event that really reaches out to the rest of the state to celebrate the state's capital's birthday. But in the fall of the year, we have an event that's quite significant that's really going to celebrate for a week. The innovation and creativity is Columbus, an event we called ID Us.
Okay.
So it's just a really robust year.
And that you can find all of this on that website.
That's correct.
I was looking at it. It's very widespread. There's so much on there. What is so special about this city that you love that people just want to celebrate it?
Yeah, I think the thing about this is both a good and a bad thing. One is that this is a humble, open, giving place, right? And people really do have that spirit of openness. The other part is that we're quite smart about what we do. There's a lot of intellectual capital here with all the universities. We educate like 125,000 students here. And those institutions and the businesses that thrive here because we're so open and smart together is really the exciting part. And to see them recognize this special moment in time and want to join together is really gratifying and humbling from my perspective.
And this is wonderful for all ages. This is a celebration for everyone. How can people get engaged? How can they get involved?
Right. Well, there are a number of ways. Again, that website is an important entree point to do that. But we have we have a whole volunteer program. You can get involved. Again, if you've got a business or an organization that wants some way to get involved, we're addressing that. We have a downloadable toolkit that if you want to get engaged, we've had almost 400 entities in this city already download this toolkit that helps them get involved, helps them with the branding and the messages about what's important. So volunteering and the toolkit and just reaching out to us, there's a place for anybody who cares about this city.
Jamie Greene of 200 Columbus, thanks so much for joining us today.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.
And if you would like more information on all the festivities and initiatives associated with the city's bicentennial, simply log on to 200columbus.com. Stay with us. More Ohio & Company is just ahead.